almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
And avoids the turnover. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Stroud now on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. They'll throw on 1st down with Aikman. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Stroud.
This is caught.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60.
Jacobs is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Jacobs again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's 3rd and goal. Stroud looking to throw.
Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Caught. It's Wilson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo.
He's got him in. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
To throw is Aikman.
And again, he'll get it to Fitzgerald. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Looking to pass. Aikman on first down. It's caught. It's Miller. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now it's Aikman. Finding Miller once more, complete. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Stroud now on 2nd down.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here goes Stroud again.
To the right side, complete to Miller. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And Stroud now to throw.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
That is caught by Carmichael. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here's Stroud.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. It's Aikman. This one deep for Wilson.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown!
Wilson. As the first half is winding down, and the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. Over the middle, he's got Harold Carmichael. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half, Stroud. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Aikman will throw. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's 3rd down and 4. Now Aikman looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Stroud sets up the play action. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Aikman operating from the gun. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Aikman going to throw again. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Lamar Woodley, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Okay, break.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Stroud working out of the gun. Finding Moore on the out route for the completion. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on 3rd down now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's got it. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs from 3 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. On 2nd down, here's Aikman. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss
this, and it brings up third.
Now Aikman, third and long.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
This is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Here's 2nd down.
19, Charger, 19. Ready.
Here's Stroud. Able to connect with Jacobs.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the Oh, look at this! It's intercepted! Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Commanders are going to get the football back at their own 17. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now it's Aikman. Pass caught, Miller. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock. It's a 1st down. With the clock showing 26 seconds to play.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
1st down, here's Aikman. It's complete to Fitzgerald. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
To the sideline, and that is a heck. He was able to get both feet in. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Hold the ready.
Here's 1st and 10. Stroud.
That is caught by Carmichael. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Let's go now.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. A throw left side complete to Harold Carmichael.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie us at 24 all.
So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles. My palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the third drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Open field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
First down, and they go with Swift again. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Now Aikman on first down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Ravens are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now it's Stroud's turn in OT. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
He's starting to put together a nice drive.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And a pass complete to Moore.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history. There have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT.
So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive.